We got 12 minutes. Okay, I have just finished building a rolling road. This particular rolling road is unique. The other pieces that you've seen most of the time, rolling road is for the American Flyer S Gauge or post-war. This rolling road is for the O Gauge pre-war American Flyer. You could use them on Lionel and any other, but the trick is they have a center pin pickup and the two outside rails are the same. I used to test this engines that I've gotten from Tim Lindblom, super guy who keeps sending me engines to fix. I tell him I'm busy. He keeps sending me engines. This royal blue is really rough, which I love. Okay, I really enjoy getting them that way. This thing, when I fired it up, initially it fired the circuit breaker in the transformer. I took it down, sprayed it, wiped it down. The one thing that interests me and I see right away is similarities here. Is the reverse unit has fingers and drums. Is that cool or what? And a solenoid, right? Cloth wire is insulated, all in excellent condition. Excellent. The fields, it's a universal AC motor from AC Gilbert. The fields are identical to the S Gauge engines in the post-war. The brushes and the brush holder and all of that are identical dimensional, and I happen to have some brushes for this engine. Amazing. So I took it apart a little bit. I cleaned it, sprayed it, wiped it down, lubed it, put it back together, and it runs. It runs very nice. Now, I can't test these because I don't have a layout. I don't have layout. I have test track. So I put it on the test track. I got my American Flyer transformer, and look at that. And reverse. Notice the parking, the pawl that changes this. Watch this. Comes up, goes down, change gears, change direction. Is that fun or what? This is absolutely a better mechanism than the other one, I think. I think that's an arcing over there. I got maybe a loose wheel or something. But, my God. You know, when was this made? No stamp. But pre-war. It's pre-war. Right? The war was what, 42? I don't know. 38, 39, 40. Okay. Say 1940. Say that. This is 2023. 60, 70, 81 years. No. 60, 70, 60, 70, 81 years. Yes. 81 years. Wheels are dirty. That's what it is. I know. I can see the arcing on the dirt of the wheels. Okay. I clean the wheels. That'll be fine. Unbelievable. Anyway, that's the engine. AC Gilbert, pre-war. I never heard of them. Didn't have a care about them. Pre-war, I can't deal with it. It's too old. I don't know anything. I only know what I know. I know S Gauge. That's all I know is S Gauge. I'll tell you what, those things could be addicting because it's Flyer as we know it, but with the wider wheels. I don't like the wider wheels, but I love seeing the mechanism, and they are in much better shape. I think they're probably a heavier duty engineering maybe, or they were more expensive and more valued, you know, more cared for, something like that. I don't know. But my God, what a great chassis. I am going to enjoy. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I mean, it runs. I mean, it runs amazing. I'm going to clean it up. I'll do something with it. But anyway, the test track works, okay? It clips on the track. It has wire down the runs there, so it clips into the wire. The wheels get electrified. The centerpiece is electrified and the end piece is electrified. So it makes contact on this chassis in the middle is the common, and the outer one is the, I guess you could say the hot, the outside. Okay. So it works beautifully with the PreWar. It fits the gauge. It's you can use it with Lionel. Anyway, I'm setting these up for Ed. I just thought I'd share with you the hobby. The fun part of the hobby is making these things work again. I just love it. I love getting something that just stinks, hardly would rotate, barely rotate the wheels. Set off my circuit breaker, looks like hell. Clean it, treat it nice, hug on it, TLC, and it runs. And before I'm done, we're going to drill that out. We're going to put some smoke in there. We're going to update this baby. And it might look just like this, but it's going to run like 2020, let me tell you. And I'm not a purist, obviously. I'm not a purist. When it's beat up like this, you can't, it's not a keeper. I mean, it's a wreck. Not a collector. So, turn me loose. Turn me loose. There we are. Rolling Road, S gauge, O gauge. We got it. I'm thinking about sending the STL files out if anybody is interested in printing their own. I'll give you the bill of material and the STL files for a few bucks. I think I don't really want to be building these. I want to be building engines. So I think I'm going to go that route. What do you think? Tell me what you think. You listen, think about the Rolling Road, think about any of the other pieces that I have. If you think there's an interest in printing from a file versus me, pardon me, that'd be great. All right. Later, gang. Have a good November. Don't forget, voting next week. Later.